3,
Ooh.
2.
Conversation wasn't recorded.
These are the questions from the second day, or actually, this is actually the third day. How do you graph? You have to do all the tangent problems. They want you to only graph the tangent graph from pi to 2 pi. So let's talk about what this thing looks like. Remember, all of the asymptotes are odd multiples of pi over 2. So pi over 2 is an asymptote. Then what's next is pi. That's going to be a 0. Then at 3 pi over 2, you have another asymptote. And at 2 pi, you have a 0. And then again, you got another asymptote. Actually, you don't even need, you're going to stop right there. They only want from pi to 2 pi. So in between here is your not your amplitude, but steepness, which is a 1. And then they don't want you to go past pi. So this thing's going to look like that. And then at 2 pi, you're going to have going down. It's kind of a strange graph, but that's actually the answer from pi to 2 pi. Okay, next. The next question, what are we doing? 11. For what values on the interval negative 2 pi to 2 pi does the graph have a vertical asymptote? Well, we just talked about it. Where are the asymptotes? So we have an asymptote at pi over 2, at 3 pi over 2,
5 pi over 2.
negative pi over 2, and negative 3 pi over 2. And that's it. Those are all your asymptotes. Odd, remember we talked about it, it's odd multiples of pi over 2. Those are your asymptotes. Questions? So these are the asymptotes between negative 2 pi and 2 pi. Questions? Next, what's the next tangent problem?
14.
What is the y-intercept of the graph of the tangent curve? Well, here's the tangent curve right here. Where's the y-intercept?
0, 0.
0, 0. Easy?
I always think those are looking owl.
0, 0 is your y-intercept.
Diet.
Okay? Next, number 20. Where are you going to get, what's the definition of tangent? Y over x.
You're going to give it
Where do you get a 0?
1, 0, and negative 1, 0.
Right there and there. So the two answers are 0 and pi, and we talked about this. And we add k pi to these answers.
Oh, it's not plus minus.
Yeah, plus or minus k pi.
You said just-
Next one. 24. Now, when you see tangent and a 1, you're not going to be on an axis. Where are you going to be? What angle?
45 degree angle.
Yes. Good job. 45-degree angle. 45. So, in what two quadrants is tangent positive? Quadrant 1 and where else? In not 4.
2.
All seniors take
Three.
T. So what angle is that angle that has a 4 in it in quadrant 3?
5 4s.
5 pi over 4. And don't forget to add
8.
plus or minus k pi. Are you good on that?
63, 60.
Next one. 30. Okay, let's see what angle we are. We're gonna name this side root 3, whoops, this side root 3 and this 3. What angle, what triangle is this? If you can you unrationalize this?
It's 30, 60, 90. It's 1 over root 3.
If you unrationalized it, it's 1 over root 3, so think of it that way. That's what I do on that one. I'll turn this into a 1 and that into a root 3. What angle is this? Is it a 30, a 60?
60.
30.
30.
It's 30. It's 30.
And
How do you know?
negative. Oh,
Because it's one, I always remember it opposite of the one is
Smaller
30.
size, smaller.
Yeah, smaller.
Oh.
Mhm. Okay, now what quadrant is tangent negative? There's two of them.
2, 4.
2 and where?
4.
And 4. What are the names of the angles that have a 6 and 2?
5 pi over
seven
6.
Yep, so that's one answer.
and seven
What's the other
pi.
one?
8 pi.
7 pi.
7 pi.
7 pi's in
Oh.
there.
9 pi.
11 pi
pi.
over 6.
Guns.
And it's plus or minus k pi.
I'm on video sucking.
Are you guys getting this a little bit better?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
46.
What's the other one?
46.
46.
Good.
Oh, okay, we can graph this one. So, here's our graph.
Up 4, down 4.
Not up 4. You're gonna do, okay, this is, let's do our asymptotes. So we're gonna put our zeros in. Whoops. That's not right. Here's our 0. So this is pi over 2. This is 3 pi over 2. And we have negative pi over 2. So what you're gonna have here, in between here and here, you're gonna go up 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what this graph looks like. You have a 0 here. You go up 4, in between. Where's it?
So you graph them all.
Just do a few. Do a couple. And 2 more. We have to decide which is which. We have the last 2 matching problems.
49 is D.
49 is what?
D.
D.
'Cause it's negative.
Why is it D?
Because it's negative.
Because it's negative. I always think of it as like a negative slope line.
I just think of it as like a x like to the third, like you know, like that type of graphs. Like if it's negative, it goes down. Like,
Now notice that this one is 53. 53 is up. Its new x-axis is -1. And then the steepness is 3. So that's why that one looks the way it does. So how are these, okay? Not bad? All right, that's it.